You're brought up in Germany, and all you see is Deutschland over alles, Heil Hitler. You become a Nazi. I don't believe that people are good or bad. I believe the environment they live in shapes their behavior. I believe that psychologists and psychiatrists are really not aware of the essential mechanisms that shape behavior. They work on the individual. It's the environment that makes a Frenchman. It's the environment that makes a German. It's the environment that makes a Jew. So all environment, when I say environment, I mean the books, the motion pictures, the state of your government, the value system, all of that is picked up. Where do you think you get your language from? You're not born speaking English. You're not born speaking French or German. You learn that from the environment. And people don't seem to get that through their heads. They keep saying, I'm an individual. You ask an Indian what he wants, he says a teepee. An Eskimo, ask him what he wants. He doesn't say a stainless steel refrigerator. He can't, because he doesn't even know it exists. So people reflect their culture. Don't take my word for it. You travel to different countries, you notice that a Frenchman behaves like a Frenchman. And you'll find out that the South Sea Islanders behave like Polynesians. There's no human being that can exceed their society unless they travel, go other places, and see how other people think and operate. We think that some people are good and some are bad, and some nations are jealous of us and they want to destroy us. The real truth is, in times past, we must have hurt people terribly to make them want to fly airplanes into the trade center. Did you ever ask them why they did that? Did you know that America ran headlines in England saying we intend to bomb 7 different countries, nuclear bomb those countries? That's why they're building all the nuclear weapons in different countries. You never saw that headline, but it was run in England in the paper called The Telegraph. So I'm trying to tell you there's a reason for people doing things. It's not that they hate us. We must have done some terrible things in the past. We always look at other nations, we say we want to bring them democracy. You don't even have democracy here now. You've never had a democratic society.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do you want me to describe that? You've never had a democratic society. By that I mean that if people don't have sufficient purchasing power to take care of their family medically, they are not equal. If they can't afford a lawyer, they're not equal. If they can't afford treatment for different physical disorders, they're not equal. And if people are not educated and don't know how to raise their children to become greater or more effective in the human context, then it's not their fault. It's the limited information that they get. Your television, your radio news, there's nothing new. It's the same old pap over and over again. Military people talking about combat and killing. There's no discussion on how to bridge the difference between nations, how to solve problems. We shouldn't have a Pentagon in Washington. We should have a building with sociologists, social engineers, people that understand different cultures and learn to bridge the difference without killing. If we had a chance to, we would take all the soldiers and teach them to become problem solvers. That's what it is. A lot of problems which we've never resolved. That's why you have conflict, stupidity, prisons, crime, serial killers. They're all products or subproducts of a subculture.
The question from the chat room is, have Jacque and Roxanne watched the first Zeitgeist film, and with how much of it do they agree or disagree? They say they understand that much of it is trivial in the context of progressing the world, but they would like to hear it from Jacque if possible.
It's just a conspiracy theory that I'm unable to accept. I don't feel I have enough evidence to accept that. So that's the only area I would disagree with.
Yeah.